Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm going to give a couple more minutes, wait for people to join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. In the meantime, if you can tell me in the chat where you were tuning in from, I would love to know. So please tell me in the chat on Zoom, on YouTube, where you're watching from. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn on my video now. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Let's see. We have Winnie from Boonesboro, Maryland. Maylee, Bryn, and Rylan, welcome back from Roseville, La Puente, California. Wow, near London, welcome. In San Jose, California. So for everybody watching that's not from around here, hello, my name is Miss Lorena. I am a librarian at the Santa Clara City Library, Santa Clara, California. We are located right in the heart of the Silicon Valley in Northern California. Now, today's story time is celebrating food because some of us are gonna eat so much this week. It's gonna be a super fun story time. Our book is actually a Native American story, so I'm super excited to read that with you. Before we get started, parents, a couple of things. Our friends over at First Five California remind us that we want to talk, read, and sing together. All of these three components will stimulate language learning in your children at an early age. So please make sure that we're participating together, that we're reading together, singing together. Make sure you do the songs with them. I also have a song sheet for you guys, so let me send that to you. That way you can try these songs at home if you like them. Let me get that link over to you right now. And we have Azalea from Louisiana on YouTube. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Let's see. Where did Zoom go? Sorry, one moment. Here we go. Hi, Vincent. Welcome. Welcome, Samhita from Chicago, Mateo from Houston. Hi, Mateo. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, there is that song sheet for you guys. So please click that link. My friends on YouTube, please go to sclibrary.org/events to access the song sheet. It's right here. This link right here. Click on today's event and you'll find the song sheet there. All right, and then the last thing, I'm going to be asking you to raise your little Zoom hand. This can only be done if you are watching on Zoom. If you are watching on YouTube, just make sure you raise your hand up really, really high at home because I can still see it. Let's see. Let's try raising our hands on Zoom. Can you click on raise hand? Raise your hand if you're ready to start. Are we ready? There's a little hand right here somewhere. If you're on a computer, the raise hand button is the one we want to press. All right, there we go. Good job. All right, let's get started. How about we stand up? Let's stand up at home. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Do some stretching. Ready? All right. In ways, everybody standing. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna go up, all the way up, stretch up, 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 up. And now we're gonna go down. Good job. Now we're gonna turn around. Ready? Now you're gonna touch the sky. All the way up, stretch, touch the sky, and touch the ground. Good job. Show me your fingers. See those little fingers? Show me your fingers. You're gonna wiggle your fingers. And now you're gonna look at your toes. And you're gonna wiggle your toes. You're gonna take these two things right here, your shoulders, and you're gonna wiggle your shoulders. And in the count of 3, as loud as you can, you're gonna say hello. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Okay, now our next song has some American Sign Language. I see some people that were here on Saturday, especially Maylee, Bryn, and Rylan. So it's pretty much the same songs we did on Saturday as well. Not all of them, but most of them. So Does anybody know how to speak American Sign Language here? Do you know some American Sign Language? Raise your hand. You know a little bit of American Sign Language? Yes, okay, a couple of us do. This song is really fun. Now I need your help figuring out. Can somebody tell me in the chat here or on YouTube, either one? Somebody tell me, what are these things? What does it look like to you? Fruit. That's very good, Gio. What kind of fruit? There's two. There's this one and there's this one. What kind of fruit are these? Is this a cantaloupe? A watermelon? I got it. It's a broccoli. Is broccoli a fruit? It's a banana and apples. Apples and banana. Good job, everybody. Well done. Apples and bananas. That's right. So, do you know the song Apples and Bananas? Raise your hand. If you know the song Apples and Bananas. A couple people do. Well, we're going to add a fun little twist to that song. We're going to do American Sign Language. Let me show you a couple of ways, a couple of signs we're going to do. So we're going to say, I like to eat. Eat. Can you eat like this? It's like you're grabbing food into your mouth like that. I like to eat. To say apples, you take your hand like this. And you know, boop. It's a little stem. You see it? Kind of like this. It's a little stem. And then you're going to rub it on your cheek. And that's how you say apples. So I like to eat apples and bananas. I love, love, love the sign for banana. So you're going to take one finger like this. And you're going to peel it like you would a banana. Okay? Are we ready to try? Raise your hand. Are we ready to try it? Ready to try eating apples and bananas in sign language? All right, we're ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. One more time. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. Good job. Look at you guys. So good, so smart. All right, now, can you help me figure out? I have some drinks here, but I don't know which one is what. I have these two. Somebody tell me what this is. It's soda. No? It's a milkshake. No? It's a Slurpee. Oh, let's see. Gio says water. R says water and milk. Matthias says milk. Sophia says water. Maylee, Bryn, and Rylan say water. Then say water. Good job, everybody. So we have milk and water, right? All right. Here's where it gets really fun. We're going to drink. You pretend to drink. That's how you say drink in ASL. Drink. Gonna drink milk. Milk is like this. Milk. We're gonna drink milk. And then for water, you're gonna put up 3 fingers like a W for water, right? We're gonna put it against your chin like this. So we're gonna drink milk and water. One more time. Drink milk and water. We got it? Raise your hand if you're ready. Are we ready to try it? Are we ready to try it? We're going to speak ASL. Yes, we are. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I like to drink milk and water. I like to drink milk and water. One more time. I like to drink milk and water. I like to drink milk and water. Good job. Well done, everyone. All right. Ready for our last verse? Ready for our last one? What do we say if we're still hungry? How do you politely ask for more food if you're still hungry? Politely is the key word here. Say the magic words. More, please. Good job, Vincent. Perfect. So we're going to say, I'd like some more. We're going to grab more. See how we're grabbing more? I'd like some more. Here's my favorite part. Please, you're going to put your right hand over your heart. You're going to rub it around a little circle like this. And finally, thank you. You're going to take this hand, put it on your chin, and go like this. That's thank you. Okay, are we ready for the last verse? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. More food, please, Sophia. Good job. Here we go. Ready? Last one. 1, 2, 3. I'd like some more, more, please and thank you. I'd like some more, please and thank you. I'd like some more, please and thank you. I'd like some more, please and thank you. Good job, everybody learning yourself today. Well done. Now we can sit down, wind down a tiny little bit. Lydia, good job. Sophia, Vincent, everybody's participating so much today. I love it. All right, let's read our book. So, as you may know, November is also Native American Heritage Month. So we're going to read a wonderful story. It's a Native American story called Thanks to the Animals. I love this book so much. It is so precious. We are going to read it now. So I'm going to turn off my video and you should be able to see the screen. Here we go. This is called Thanks to the Animals by Alan Sokabasin. Pasamakori storyteller. Sorry if I said that wrong. Here we go. Winter had arrived. Ju Tum worked for days preparing for the trip north with his family. He took apart their house near the shore and stacked the cedar logs on the big bobsled. Everyone helped. They packed the family sled with his tools and with the meats and fish and vegetables harvested during the summer when the days were long. It was loaded to the very top with precious food, but Ju Tum made sure there was room for his children to ride in the back. Everyone dressed in warm sealskin clothes for the long trip. It was time to go to their winter home in the deep woods. The horses pulled the sled slowly through the new snow. Zu Sap was not yet walking, but he was a strong baby, born in the spring. He rode on the sled with the other children. Look, they look so cozy, so warm. As the shadows grew long, the older children slept. But then little Su Sap stood up and tumbled off the sled. Oh, how Su Sap cried. Wee, wee. His voice filled the sky. The animals of the forest were alerted by his crying. First to come were the beaver. They knew they had to keep him warm and dry, so they put their tails together and cradled Su Sap. Su Sap still cried, so the moose came. Then the bear, the caribou, and the deer. The fox and the wolf came too, and all the big animals lay together in a circle. Does he look cozy to you? Is he nice and warm? Then the other smaller animals came. The raccoons, porcupines, rabbits, weasels, and mink, the muskrat and otter and the squirrels and mice came too. They gathered and filled in the cracks between the big animals. Oh, I skipped one. At sunset, the owl came. Then the raven, crow, jay, duck, and a goose gathered to perch on top. Even a seagull came. Last came the great bald eagle who spread her wings. Can you spread your wings? Who spread her wings over all the other birds and animals. Su Sap stayed warm. When Ju Tum arrived at his winter home, he knew something was very wrong. Susap was missing. Jutum quickly lit a fire for his family, got them settled, and then he turned back to the trail to find his son. Oh no, they look so upset. He traveled through the woods all night, and just at sunrise, he came to a big mound of snow. Resting on top was the great bald eagle. I knew you would come back for Susap, the eagle said. Jutum looked down and saw his son safely sleeping in a great pile of warm animals. Jutum thanked the animals one by one. Then he took Susap in his strong arms and went back to the family. When they arrived that evening, there was feasting and dancing. What a celebration. The end. Good job reading, everybody. Well done. Can you raise your hand if you like the book? Would you like to be kept warm by a bunch of fluffy animals? I would. That was such a good story. Okay, parents. Now, since you're sitting down, this next song requires a lot of parent participation. So what I would like you to do is to have your kids sit on your lap. Okay, we have 2 little bounces that are super fun. So make sure, kiddos, we are sitting on our parents, our caretaker, our grandma, grandpa, uncle, sister, whoever is taking care of you right now. Let's go sit on their lap. Raise your hand if you're ready to. I'll give you a couple seconds. Are we ready? Okay, looks like we're getting there. All right, everybody sit on our parents. And parents, we are gonna take our babies and we're gonna bounce them. There's 2 rhymes that are super fun, okay? Lydia, I'm glad you like the book. I love that book too. It's very good. Happy Native American Heritage Month. Okay, here's our bounce. Ready? So we're gonna have our kids on our lap and we're gonna bounce them. So if they're sitting on your lap, you wanna take your knees, bounce them up and down, okay? There's 2. This is round and round the butter dish. Ready? It goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Goes. You're gonna take them. You're gonna put your hands on their belly. You're gonna go round and round the butter dish. And together we're gonna count 1, 2, 3. You're gonna take your hand and pinch your little cheeks. A little here, a little there. As tasty as can be. You're gonna give them a bunch of kisses. Okay, that's how we do it. Did we get it? Raise your hand. Are we ready to try it? Yes. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take our kids in the middle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Round and round the butter dish. 1, 2, 3. A little here, a little there. As tasty as can be. Did we get it? Let's try it one more time. Raise your hand if you tried it. Did we do it? Was it good? Were we successful? Let's try it again. Ready? Here we go. Again, kids on our lap. 1, 2, 3. Round and round the butter dish. 1, 2, 3. A little here, a little there. As tasty as can be. Good job. No, we're not done. There's one more. Now the second one, this is the bounce one, okay? So make sure you're in the lap, bounce your knees. This is called Little Baby Dumpling. It is very cute. I'm glad you like it. Here we go. Little Baby Dumpling's even cuter. Ready? You're gonna bounce our babies. It goes like this. Little baby dumpling, put them in the pot. Sugar them and butter them and eat them while they're hot. Kisses, 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 kisses. Okay? Let's try it again. We're gonna do 2 more times. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Little baby dumpling, put them in the pot. Sugar them and butter them and eat them while they're hot. You get it? One more time. Raise your hand if you want to do it one more time. Yes, these are super fun, right? Here we go. Ready? Last one. 1, 2, 3. Little baby dumpling, put them in the pot. Sugar them and butter them and eat them while they're hot. Good job. Raise your hand if you like those bounces, little baby bounces. We don't do a lot of baby bounces during virtual story time because it is for older kids, but still super fun, especially during this time of the year. All right, well, I have a surprise for you. Raise your hand if you'd like to see the surprise. I have a little surprise. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I actually have a show for you, and I'm going to set that up very quickly. It'll just take me a second. So hang on tight while I do that. I'll be right back. Okay, should be able to see the other screen. I'm going to turn this one off. And let me see. We can get started in just a second. All right, here we go. Okay, friends, can you raise your hand if you can hear me? Excellent. Alana loves the songs. I'm glad, Alana. I'm glad you're having a good time. All right, so I put on a little flannel board show for you. This is, guess what? I'm going to open the curtains. Ready? Here we go. Does anybody know this little bug? Anybody know? Raise your hand if you know this little bug. Yes, a couple people know. This is the story of a very hungry caterpillar. Right. Pay close attention because I'm going to be asking you questions. Here we go. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Can you point to the egg? Where is the egg? Do you see it? Oh goodness, it is so tiny. It's right there. So small. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up. Whoop, just like that. And pop, out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Can you point at the caterpillar? Where is it? Oh, it's so tiny. He started to look for some food. Let's go find some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple. Now we're going to count together. One apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through how many pears? 1, 2 pears, but he was still hungry. Next one, on Wednesday, he ate through how many plums? 1, 2, 3. Good job, Maylee, Brian. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate, let's count together, how many strawberries? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you, Sophia. But guess what? He was still hungry. Ridiculous. All right, here's the big one. On Friday, he ate through not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 oranges. And he was still hungry. What? On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami. Do you think he's done? Uh-oh. No, he's not. 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache.
The next day, it was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Do you still think he's tiny? Let's see. But now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, big caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon all around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon. Can you nibble? He nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and then what happens next? He was a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Good job, everyone. Woo! Great job reading the story. All right, let me go back to the computer. Here we go.
Okay. Raise your hand if you like that story. Raise your hand if you like that story. Do we like it? Yes, good job, everyone. All right. We are almost done with story time. We have one more song, Apples and Bananas. Now, story time will run like a minute after. Is that okay? Raise your hand if you want to do this last song. One more. Okay, everybody wants to do it. Here we go. All right, so this song is called Way Up High in the Apple Tree. It's one of my favorite songs, and we're going to count down from 5 to 0, okay? Oh, wrong button, sorry. Let me just share the sound. And I'm going to test to make sure you can hear it. Last song, and then we go. All right. Let me know if you can hear it, okay? Can you hear that? Hold on, I can't see you. Raise your hand if you can hear that. Can you hear the song? Okay, good. All right, here's the last one. We're gonna count down from 5 apples to 0 apples, okay? Here we go.
Way up high in an apple tree, 5 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 4 red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 4 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 3 red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 3 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 2 red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 2 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 1 red apple smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 1 red apple smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, no red apple smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, no more apples smiling down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came no apples, they're gone for good. Way up high in that apple tree, no more apples left for me.
Good job, everyone. You turn off the song. Raise your hand if you like the song. Did you like it? Was it good? You loved it? Oh, good. I'm glad. Glad you had a good time. So it is the end of story time. Time for us to go. Let's stand up one more time. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Last stretch ready. We're going to go tickle the clouds. All the way up. Quickly, quickly. Tickle the clouds and tickle your toes. Turn around and touch your nose. Reach down low. Reach up high. Story time is over. Wave goodbye. Thank you, Mateo. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Alana. I hope you had a good time. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, have a great week. Eat whatever you feel like eating. Now is the time to do so. Don't be like the very hungry caterpillar, though. That's too much. There's a limit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you, Gio. Thank you, Arar. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, Lydia. Thank you for coming.